Hi everybody, welcome to another educational bite presented by Acorn Internet Services. This is installment number 43, Google Plus Personal and Business Pages. My name is Annie Buck and I'll be showing you how to set up a Google Plus personal page for yourself and then a business page for your business. This will be just a general overview, but we'll cover quite a bit about how to set this up and get it running for you. And the purpose of doing this is not only to have a Google Plus personal and business pages, but also to have author and publisher tags installed on your website, which will help you market your site, especially if you're writing blogs or writing guest posts for any other website such as Acorn's GoTrippin. So let's go ahead and get started. First, you're going to go to Google and you're going to sign in with your Google account. This will be the Google account that you'll be using forevermore for Google Plus and Google Plus Business. So make sure that you use the account that is associated with all the information that you want it to be associated with. Once you've signed into Google, come out and look for Google Plus on Google. Just type it in and then the first result you'll get after the ads is Google Plus. So go ahead and click there. And that'll take you to the Google Plus public profile page. Now, if you have any kind of Google profile already set up, like Blogger or just a general Google profile, if you've ever used pretty much any Google product, they've asked you to sign up for some kind of profile. So if you have, it'll already be filled in. If you have not, go ahead and fill that information in, and then it's going to ask you to add a photo. Now here's the thing. The photo needs to be at least 250 by 250 pixels. It has to be a headshot and it needs to be just you. So you want a nice clear picture of yourself. In this case, I actually had to work with what I had, which was a very, very fuzzy picture of John Gressley from Inn at Pine Terrace. But that's all I have right now, so that's what I'm going to use. So go ahead and upload that picture by pulling it off of your hard drive. Your information is going to be in there. You're going to understand the changes to Picasa web albums when you create a profile, and then go ahead and click Upgrade. So now you have a Google Plus page, and it's going to ask you to add people you know. So you can add people that you know and put them in whatever circle you want. In this case, I'm just going to add these two following. And then continue. And you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but you absolutely can do that. Continue. And we're just going to do this very quickly. Now, if you wanted to do any other kind of people that you want to add, you go ahead and do that now. And then at the next page that I'm on here, go ahead and fill in some additional information. And then you can just fill in all of that information. The Inn at Pine Terrace is in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. And I'm sure I said that wrong, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and fill this in. And then finish. So now you've got a profile. And if you want to see the information on your profile, you're on the Google Plus page. Go to the profile link, which is on the left-hand side of the page. You'll have a drop-down navigation. Go ahead and pick Profile. And then you can add in a lot more information by clicking About up here at the top, and you start adding information. So let's look and see if the Inn at Pine Terrace has a blog set up. Let's see. Doesn't look like we have a blog, so we can't add that. But what you're going to do is, if you have a blog or if you have any other affiliations where you're writing for another website, like as I said, Acorn's GoTrippin website, come down to this links box, which is the one with the blue line at the top, and click Edit. And this is where you're going to add that link. So you're going to click Add Custom Link to be a contributor, and you'll put in the name of the website. So in this case, John is still a contributor to his own website. So I'm going to put, I'm going to put the name of the business, and then paste the URL in there, and he is a current contributor, and click Save. And then you can see now the Inn at Pine Terrace is listed as a contributor link. Now this is the thing too, if he had a blog, I would come in here and say Inn at Pine Terrace blog and put the URL there. You can notice there's also something that says past contributor, so if you ever were a contributor to any other kind of online publication, you can add that as well. So go ahead and click Save there. And then you can fill in all the rest of the information that you want there. That's totally up to you. If you can change the cover, and you can pick anything you want. I'm just going to pick this little picture because it's nicer than the Google background picture. And then I'm going to go ahead and okay, so now you've got your page all set up, and you can fill out as much information as you want. And what I'm going to show you now is the profile number that you want to get so that you can have your webmaster load the Google Plus author tag onto your website. And that's this number here. And the way that you get it is if you log into Google, come to Google Plus, and then go to Profile, you'll see you get this number up here. So go ahead and copy that off. And I think it's always good to put it in a notepad. It's just really easy to do it that way. And it'll be your Google Plus profile. And I like to put personal there just to make it easy for the developer. And now we're going to go ahead and set up a page for the business. So we're going to start by going over here to Home and then scrolling down and choosing Pages. And you'll see here it says Create a Page on this blue button. So we're going to click that blue button. And if you're a bed and breakfast, you're going to pick Local Business, because that is what you are, and that's what you want to be represented to in Google. So go ahead and pick Local Business or Place, which is this red place marker. And it's going to ask you for your phone number. So go ahead and pop in your local phone number. This would not be your 800 number. This would be your local telephone number. And I'm just going to copy this off of John's website here and click Locate. And in most cases, it's going to pull up your business. Now, if you're a brand new business, it may not pull it up, or if you have other businesses that are using that same phone number, you might come up with other businesses. If that's the case, click the Not Found, add your business to Google, and go ahead and fill in all the information. But in most cases, if you've been in business for any length of time at all, you're going to have this listing. So go ahead and pick this. You're going to make sure all your information is all right, your address is correct, your location is where it's supposed to be. If the location is not right, you can click the marker and move it to where it should be. And then you just say OK, and then you say it tells you to confirm that the PIN is OK, and then you say OK. And now you have a Google Plus page, and you're going to start filling in the information. So the first thing they want is the external website. So I'm just going to copy this over and paste it in there. You want to make sure that your content is appropriate for any Google Plus user. If for any reason your website has content on it that shouldn't be seen by younger people, pick users 18 or users 21, or if you have alcohol related content on your site. In that case, definitely choose the right designation there, and then agree to the page terms and continue. And it's loading up, and now you can see here we have a page. So the first thing we're going to do is add photos. So we're going to select a photo here. And let's do the exterior photo. It's a big, beautiful photo. It's going to load. They do have size requirements. You're going to want some nice big pictures because this large header photo here is enormous. So we're just going to pick this. You can see here that this profile picture, again, it's 250 by 250 pixels, and it's square, and so you need to pick something that looks good in a square box, and I'm not sure I love that. So let's cancel that and go look for another picture. Let's see here. See if this is big enough. It is. And yeah, this picture is a little bit better. It's somewhat fuzzy, but I think it's a better picture of the inn overall. So we're going to go ahead and set that as the profile. This is a great place for a logo. If you have a logo that'll fit in a circular area like that, definitely use that. Or another great thing to use there is your sign. If you have a really nice head-on picture of your sign, go ahead and use that. It works great. If you don't have a sign or a logo though, go ahead and just put a picture of the inn itself. Now we're going to change the cover, and I'm going to upload a picture here, and I'm going to use that big exterior picture again because that really looks nice, and it's a nice horizontally oriented picture and it'll fit right in there. And then you can drag these corners to make it nicer and just fit your whole inn's exterior in there, and then you can do that. Now if you don't have a good picture of your exterior, I think this is gorgeous. I don't know who took this picture, but that was brilliant. You might have a really awesome breakfast picture that you can use. So definitely you know, use something that looks good, that is enticing, that makes people say, ooh, that's cool, I would like to stay there in that beautiful home, or walk in that lovely garden, or eat that delicious looking breakfast, or sleep in that cushy looking bed. Use a beautiful picture that's going to make people interested in what you are offering as a business. And then come down on the page. Your phone number will already be in there from when you put it in, and then you're going to put an email address in there. So go ahead and find an email address and add it in there. And then it'll ask for other phone numbers, so if you have other phone numbers you can add them in there. Categories should always be bed and breakfast first. You can add other categories. There's a new one, indoor lodging. I think that's pretty interesting. So you can add as many as are appropriate. Let's see if the Inn at Pine Terrace does weddings, because that is definitely, let's see here, events. They do weddings, so then in that case we can be a wedding venue as well. So just find wedding venue. Come on here. Nope, not wedding bakery. Wedding venue. And you're gonna pick the Google provided categories. Don't add categories that are not appropriate to your business. And don't type in categories that aren't right. Just always choose the pre-approved Google categories. And it looks like they also have spaces for meetings, so we can do a meeting room. And then we're going to go finish. And it tells you, it's going to start giving you all these prompts, so you can go through those if you like. And then you're going to click here to edit your business information, and you'll come in and put all of your information here. You can put your hours of operation. This one's a little tricky because as an inn you're actually open all day, but maybe not, you know, for customers all day. So you can choose to put maybe your check-in and check-out dates there, or hours there, or you can do open 24 hours. It's totally up to you. I really leave that to the individual innkeeper, but put some kind of information there. And then they want a short description here, and I'm just going to quickly add this in. Let's see here. Let's get this. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Move this up so I can see it a little bit better. There we go. You'll go ahead and add the information here. I've already got something typed up here, so I'm just going to pop that in there. And then you're going to click Save on that. And let's go up here and make sure that everything is added in, and it is. And you'll see here a button that says Done Editing. So click Done Editing, and that'll take you out to the home page again. And then you'll notice this blue box says verify that you're the owner of this business, so you can edit information about it and get discovered in search maps and across Google. So what you're going to do is click that button, and that'll take you to the verification screen. And it says, is this business yours? And you're going to click Request Ownership. Oh, looks like we've run into a little bobble here. It looks like you've requested ownership on a local listing which is already verified. What is the official business address you are using to manage your business on Google? So we're going to have the email there. The URL of the listing that you would like to manage. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get that number here. This is interesting. So if you run into something like this, make sure you follow up on that. The official business email address, which is down here in the footer. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. Let's see here. Copy. And we're going to pop that back in there and submit. And so we'll see what happens here. So it looks like they're going to give us a report, but what normally would happen is that you would click that button, it would take you over to a screen where you would verify the address and then ask Google to send you a postcard. And it's an actual paper postcard that you get in your mail. And once you get that postcard, go ahead and come back to your Google business page, and you're going to put in there the PIN number that's on the postcard. You're going to enter it there, and that will verify your business. So we'll just have to see what's happening here with this. So in the meantime, let's go back over here, and we're going to go get the actual page URL to give to our webmaster. So we'll come here, we'll click Manage this page, and then look up at the top here into the we'll go to Profile, and then we're going to look up here in this browser bar, and we're going to grab this number. You just need the first part, not the second part. And we'll go ahead and pop that into our there we go. And we'll click File and Save. Alright, and then that'll save to, you're going to want to go ahead and save that author, however you want to save that. And then this is the information that you'll give to your webmaster to put your author tags and your publisher tags in your website. So there you go. That's Google Plus, Personal and Profile, how you set those up, and the information that you would give to your webmaster to add in your information. Thank you so much for joining me today for Acorn Internet Services Educational Byte. We appreciate your time.